All right. What, you know what? It's that sneaky shitty laugh you do that always freaks me out. The sneaky shitty laugh is always followed by something that is ridiculous, and that I kind of lose control of the situation as soon as you do your sneaky shitty laugh. You say something, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
You know, I never heard you actually describe it like that. I'm not even aware I'm doing it. It must be like subconscious or something.
Oh yeah,
yeah. So, I never heard you describe like it.
Dude, 20 years. Are you kidding me?
No, I've never heard you actually say that until
You're the one.
now.
See, here's the thing. Everything to you is weird because you don't pay enough attention to like know people's like little idiosyncrasies and stuff. But I have to pay attention to all that. So I have to know, like, I need to know when I hear certain things from you, I have to know when you're about to get shitty.
So see, I'm Ricky Henderson, and you're John Olerud, who played with him 5 years. And he goes, and Ricky Henderson saw him like 5 years later. He goes, I used to play with a guy who wore a helmet at first base. He goes, yeah, that was me.
You know what? You are that obtuse. No, that's the beauty of it. You are that obtuse. Like, you would not, like if we stopped doing this and stopped hanging out, in 5 years, you would see me and be like, you know what? There was a guy. I used to do something. I don't remember what it was. Maybe I don't know, played tennis. Yeah, something like that. And you would do that. You would absolutely do that.
So what's the laugh sound like? Because I really have no idea.
Oh man, I'm not going to do a Ted laugh.
Okay.
But it's like it's very much like that.
It's
one.
like a troll living under a bridge or something and asks me for a toll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's that sneaky shitty. I don't know. It's got a different. I know it's got a different tenor.
Okay.
It really does. It has a different.
So it's
tenor.
like a tell. So when I do that, something's coming right after that.
It's a huge tell.
Okay.
It's a giant tell.
Cool. All right.
Yeah. Oh, and you know what else is a tell? People can probably tell that they don't hear Mark's voice.
Yes. I just now noticed that. And actually, you know what?
Noticed that Mark wasn't here.
Well, now that I'm actually physically sitting in the seat where he's supposed to be, I can confirm he is not physically here. So therefore, I'm assuming his voice travels with his physical being. So.
His voice does travel with his physical being. So at this point, I gotta say that I don't know if Mark is going to do the show anymore. He was making hints about not wanting to do the show.
But that's unfortunate. But sometimes things just run. Some things just run their course.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. Maybe you know what I mean. I haven't had a real chance to kind of sit down and talk with him.
Yeah. Well, invite him over.
We were trying to do it. Last week.
Put a log in the fire. Fire up, get some cocoa and marshmallows, and
Yeah, but I mean, hopefully, I'm hoping that he decides he wants to do it and be part of it and maybe just on a slighter, smaller scale.
Sure.
Yeah. So now, if you remember, I mean, after the first show, which doesn't exist anymore,
right?
It literally doesn't exist. We were looking for an idiot, right?
How long were we? I mean, I can't even remember how long it took for us to find another idiot. Like,
what? I don't remember. I mean, we got John pretty fast, right?
Yeah.
I think, if I remember right.
Yeah. I mean, not like the next week fast, but
No, it was a couple weeks with you and I.
Yeah.
And you know what? I think we've got enough people. This thing, if John decides, that he just doesn't want to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry. If Mark decides he just doesn't want to do it.
See, you already forgot about it. You called him by
another name. That is a dick thing to say. That is a really dick thing to say.
So look, just be like Trump and Zelensky. Have the chairs right and facing each other in the empty rotunda and talk about.
Does Zelensky ever
talk about ending the war?
But does he ever talk during any of those things when the two of them are sitting there? All he does is make weird faces, like when Trump says, "Hey, listen, here's what I know." This is my favorite one when he goes, I know if Putin really wants peace, and then you see Zelensky do this. What the fuck? What? Well, if he wants peace, why is he fighting a war?
Well, why is Zelensky dressed like a manager at a strip bar every time you see him?
That's his. That is the Ukrainian style of dress, Ted. Not everybody wears a. Not everybody wears a 3-piece suit everywhere they go.
Well, Trump does actually.
Yeah, I know. I know. That's ridiculous. I mean, at some point, he doesn't even evade being a human being. He's just this weird thing in a suit. That's what he is.
Well, now we want Greenland. I'm sure you heard that one, right?
No one wants Ted.
No,
Ted.
we want it.
No, I was reading some stuff. The guy behind this push.
Is this the project? Is it like the Project 25 guy? There's like 50 bullet
2025.
points. Yeah.
Well, but I don't know if he's part of Project 2025, but he's got, from what I understand, he's got a huge investment.
Yeah, but obviously somebody with a lot of influence gave him this idea, because I've never heard him mention, like when he was campaigning, I never heard the term mention Greenland until like a couple of weeks ago. So this this didn't probably exist.
You know what,
in a
he
vacuum.
talked about a little bit the first time around.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I think he actually wrote a book or something, or wrote something or said something back, I think, during his first thing.
Oh, okay.
That and you and I would talk about this, that he wanted to trade Puerto Rico for Greenland.
Oh, that's right. Yes. I just didn't pull that one off.
Dude,
Yes.
it is just crazy. But see, here's the thing. This is why I don't think he's good art of the deal. He went ahead and he said how he's literally in the same thing. He said how shitty. He goes, Puerto Rico is shitty. It's full of poor people. And he's saying all these terrible things about Puerto Rico.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's Minnesota. The Somali
No,
community. Okay.
oh,
So,
yeah.
yes.
But then he immediately, right after he says all that, then he goes, you know what, I'll throw it out there that if they want to trade, the people in Denmark want to trade Greenland for Puerto Rico, they can. And I'm like, you're doing it all wrong, man. You don't say shitty things about Puerto Rico. You say how great Puerto Rico is.
No, it's reverse psychology. He's playing it down, so they're thinking, well, they must have something that we really want. He's doing the reverse. He's doing the reverse.
But why would I trade something that you don't want? If you tell me that you're drinking right now, if you tell me your drink is the shittiest drink ever, and you want to trade it for my awesome Negro Modelo. Negro Modelo. It's a Negro Modelo. I don't know, and I have nothing for it. And then you tell me how shitty yours is, and I know how good mine is. Why would I want to trade? See, there's no reverse psychology. It's just kind of dumb.
Yeah, well, I'm sure that was just slapstick. I'm sure he obviously didn't mean that, but he was just using that as hyperbole. my guess.
Why does he say so many things he doesn't mean? That's what I don't get it.
I mean, we all do, but he does it exponentially more than the rest of us. and plus, he has a little bit of a larger platform than us, so a lot more people hear him.
I'm just kidding. I don't want to kill all those people. I mean, right? Yeah. All right. I'm doing my new workout I told you about.
Oh.
3 sets, very heavy until failure.
Okay.
Dude, I am fucked up right now.
How many reps per, or just failure?
It's somewhere. I'm going to say it's somewhere between about maybe 13 or 14 and 6. However, whatever the weight is, whatever I pick it up.
Yeah.
Dude, I feel okay. First of all, I haven't felt this sore, honestly, working out in 20 years. But
that means your body must have really got used to your prior workouts.
Yeah, totally. But really, man, I tell you what, man, I feel like renewed.
Yeah, sure. All those endorphins, all that.
Yeah, and
when I
leave that gym, I am fucking exhausted.
Yeah, dopamine, all that good stuff. Yeah.
I mean, I am physically wasted.
I think that's what you're supposed to actually feel like after you work out.
I mean, it's really cool, man. I am so stoked. Like I didn't work out today, kind of being a lazy pussy, but I mean, I'm going tomorrow and I'm going to wipe it out, and I'm stoked about it.
Well, I mean, obviously don't take it maybe because I haven't worked out in a while, but I heard that actually even working out, I actually just read something scientific that says like even working out 2 days a week, to failure, like you said. Yeah. And then there's resting, because obviously the sleep is the most important part, of course. But yeah, so actually what you're doing, even I don't know how many days a week you go, but but the experts now, the new studies say if you just do it 2 days a week, hit every muscle, every body part, and go heavy till failure, that's actually pretty adequate.
I don't know. I'm going like 3 or 4 because it's almost impossible. Like I could do it 2 days in a row. I can work out obviously.
But the same muscle groups?
No.
Oh yeah,
different muscle groups. But I can do it 2 days in a row.
Right.
But man, I'm wiped the third day.
Sure.
I mean,
that's the way it's supposed to be. Sure.
Dude, I'm just like I'm having trouble. I do legs. I'm having trouble walking.
Yeah.
So it's pretty crazy, man. So yeah,
glutes are being activated.
Dude, I feel like a monster, man. Oh, I got a little golf thing I'm doing, and the guy, it's to activate the glutes.
Nice.
So I'm just like,
was this like a tip or like?
No, it's a little workout thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, to activate the glutes.
Oh, I think I saw that.
And the guys, it's just the funniest thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And as soon as he said it, I'm like, all right, I'll give it a try because I want to say if I walk in somewhere, I want somebody to say, wow, what's going on with you? I say, oh, completely different day, man. My glutes are completely activated. Yeah, they were deactivated, right? Now they're completely activated. That's why I said,
and you're not even golfing now. You're just walking around.
That's why I said people like when you walk up and you see somebody's all messy and you say they're disheveled.
Yeah,
I'm telling everybody now I'm sheveled, and they're like, what? I'm sheveled. I'm completely and totally sheveled right now, and they're like, what the fuck are you talking about? I said, well, you look disheveled. I said, look at me.
Yeah, so what's the opposite of disheveled?
Disheveled.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Is that
resheveled? I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, so some quick updates here. Ted, the whole world agrees with you about last week's tip that guy's mom hates Teresa when she made the food.
Sure.
Only one person Lana from Sydney, Australia, she disagreed, okay? She said she almost killed her daughter's boyfriend the first time they met him because she completely forgot that he was deathly allergic to coconut, okay?
That's what I think they could be allergic to, so I can see that.
I mean, I don't know. I guess she knew it.
Okay.
And she made some cookies that were loaded with coconut.
What makes a coconut cookie? Isn't everything like chocolate chip or oatmeal raisin or something? I mean,
you put coconut into the cookies to make it coconutty.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not a big coconut guy.
No, but I'm saying like on the scale of like popularity, like a coconut cookie is not like in the top.
Well, you know what? The
Three,
only,
it's
the only
just
thing
the
I,
odd thing.
I can think of is magic cookie bars.
Yeah.
Have you ever?
No.
Okay, so a magic cookie bar has a lot of coconut in it.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's got a lot of chocolate.
Look in the batter, like the
Yeah.
coca in the batter. Okay, that's different.
And I had a dog way back in the day
Yeah.
that ate an entire pan, like a 6x9 pan of that stuff. You know how they say chocolate is coconut or chocolate is poison to dogs?
I don't think it is.
It's absolutely not.
But you know what is raisins? Raisins are poison to dogs.
No, that's not in a magic cookie bar. The dog ate the whole damn thing.
Did
But,
it?
okay, so she made these cookies. Okay, she said, and this is the first time she met her daughter's boyfriend.
Yeah.
They had to call an ambulance. Are you ready for this? And he was minutes from dying.
Wow.
Yeah.
Anaphylactic shock, huh?
I don't know what coconut allergy is, but yeah, she said they broke up 2 years ago. Her daughter and this guy broke up 2 years ago, and she still keeps in touch with him because she feels so bad.
Okay, well, make sure he's okay. So.
Yeah. So I guess.
Well, he'll be okay. Just don't give him a coconut.
Yeah, I guess you can do this by accident.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, I think what I recall about the tip, the way she described it, it was kind of the same thing. Like she was told about it repeatedly, and she still did it. I guess it's possible to, forget, because it's not on your priority
I'm just
list.
saying,
Yeah,
it's possible.
Yeah.
It is possible. Okay. Teddy, everyone thinks Timothée Chalamet is a great actor.
I'll be honest with you. I'm sure he's a great actor. I know he's won something, but I personally, I don't think, if I have seen him, I just don't remember him. Yeah.
Several people suggested that the best way to tell if he is to actually watch a movie that he's in.
Okay.
Yeah, that was their suggestion.
Yeah.
Many people said just watch a movie that he was in.
I'll have to Google whatever recent movie. I mean, he looks pretty young.
You could have watched it with the magic box, but you don't have the magic box
exactly.
anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can just use yours.
Like come over to my house and watch a movie?
No, actually, just never leave your house.
That's
See?
a terrible idea. An absolutely terrible idea. Mark is getting hammered about Cry Macho.
Okay.
Everyone says it's terrible. He might be the only person who actually liked it. Two people, artists from San Bernardino, California, and Jeanette from Cabo Rojo, Puerto Rico, said that they love Mark's movie mentions, but that Cry Macho was an absolute no-go.
Yeah, I think I heard. I mean, obviously, I think I saw part of it back in the day because it's been out a while. And let me ask this: what's his Rotten Tomato score? Right, because everything has a Rotten Tomato score.
I don't memorize these things.
Yeah,
I have no concept of it at all of what a Rotten Tomato
I think it's just a Razzie. It's almost like award for the worst movie versus like the best movie.
Oh no! I think it's just a ranking, but I don't know what the ranking is.
Yeah, so if it's like say like 10%, it's awful. I mean, anything like the lower the percentage.
You know what Timothée Chalamet movies said? Very high, like 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
I was, I was almost going to watch the Marty Supreme thing, but I don't know. It's ping pong.
Yeah, I mean,
I had a bad taste in my mouth after the one about the singer guy he did.
Forrest Gump?
No, he just did the one about the folk singer guy.
Oh,
yeah, whatever that one was.
Yeah.
It was just he did a good job acting, but
yeah,
I just don't give a shit about
exactly.
it. And then of course I get my stuff, my standard stuff. Most people say I should stop being such a dick to you and Mark.
Who's Mark?
Don't be that guy.
So does that mean I get a double dick now because I'm the only one here to take the brunt of your wrath?
Ooh, actually, you know what? I like that concept. I could really lay into you.
Yeah, it's like the double dude ranch, dildo dicks. I don't know.
What? No, we're not doing a double dude. No, we're not doing that. And see, and this is for everybody that says that I'm mean to Ted. You guys get him for an hour and a half a week, okay? I'm locked in a room with him for the rest of the week, figuratively, of course. Yeah. But yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm in that room. You walk by the room.
So you're projecting.
Yeah. No, I mean everybody who listens, they get to walk by the room, right? They get to be like, they get to make a choice, like, not this week.
Yeah.
I'm going to pass on Ted this week. Or I don't get to pass on Ted.
Or just 5 minutes of the podcast and turn it off and skip around. In the track.
No, but they're there. They can pause it. Yep. They can fast forward it. They can do whatever they want. I don't get to do that.
You're a captive audience. Yeah.
I don't have. The only thing I have, unfortunately, is basically I feel like I only have a rewind button. That's all I ever have. Yeah. All right. So let's get this thing rolling a little bit here. This is the Real 3 Idiots podcast, and happy National Popcorn Day. You a popcorn guy?
Yeah, in small doses. I mean, like once I'll get on a kick, so it'll be like so good, like not the too buttery, but like some salted popcorn, and then actually some of that caramel corn. Not the caramel corn, but like the gourmet, like the gourmet popcorn in very small doses. But yeah, it's sticks in your teeth. I probably wouldn't go out of my way. So no.
I do not like caramel corn.
It's too sticky. But I'm saying like actually movie theater popcorn with the butter, even though I know it's like super unhealthy for you in small doses, it does taste pretty good.
Yeah, but you can have. I'm going to say this: you can have too much butter.
For sure. Yeah, I've seen them with the little dispenser, and and of course it's like a jumbo tub, like
jumbo tub.
Yeah. Like a pony keg worth of popcorn.
You know what? I can't remember the last time I went to a movie. I know the last movie I went to, but I didn't buy. I really don't buy stuff because I don't want to have to. I don't have to take a piss or.
Yeah, but the thing is,
I don't want to mess around with it. I just want to watch the movie.
Yeah, but you're in a movie theater because every movie theater with that confection stand, that smell of that popcorn is very distinctive, and it is kind of a warming. Like a very welcoming smell, even if you don't eat it, but you're in a movie theater as soon as you give your ticket to the agent, and it's right there, right in your face.
Oh man, well Jackson's got me hooked. He makes the spice rub, and he makes he does a little bit of the butter, and then he does the spice stuff, so it's actually kind of spicy.
Okay,
I tell you what, man, you want a different taste? Mm-hmm. You go with spicy popcorn. It's really good.
Interesting. Okay,
yeah, it's really
I bet
really
it is. Yeah,
good,
sure,
man.
Sure.
I am super, super stoked about that. All right, Mr. Beast?
Yeah, he's just a YouTuber, right? Or not an influencer, but like a YouTuber, streamer, whatever. Yeah.
So I guess I don't understand this, but he did an interview, and he said he was broke.
He said he's cash poor, and like all his assets are. He's obviously got assets. He's like I think like $1 billion in assets.
$4 billion.
That seems hard to believe.
He has $4 billion in assets.
I've never seen his content, but recently I've seen him for like he has contests where he gives stuff away. So I guess his charity giving back to the community.
Yeah, but he said he can't. He said he couldn't walk into a McDonald's and order a hamburger.
Okay. Well, he could. He just couldn't pay for it. Obviously, I'm sure he's slightly exaggerating.
I'm pretty sure they don't give it to you unless you pay.
Yeah. But I'm sure somebody will front him the money.
So that's what I was thinking, right? So I'm reading this article and I was like, wait a minute, you're bitching that you can't buy a hamburger at McDonald's, but you got $4 million worth, $4 billion. $4 billion worth of assets. It just takes a lot of stones to say stupid shit like that. I mean, I think you start to lose touch, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's some crazy ass shit to say.
Sounds like rage bait.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm pretty sure if I had $4 billion worth of business, I mean. You know what? I'll take a loss. I'll sell it for $2 million.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. I'll sell it for $2
take out a loan against it. I mean, and like I said, I mean, I know a lot of like people, ultra rich people, don't carry cash on them. Obviously, like I think like Tiger Woods back in the day, he never carried cash because he had somebody paying for him, of course. Or ironically, he'd get comped, right? Because like the people with the most money end up getting comped by certain restaurants because they're just happy that their visibility. So that's the ironic thing. The people who could easily afford, the expensive stuff don't even have to pay for that. So. Got to laugh at the irony of that one, right?
You know what? It is weird. Like, I guess it's like getting people to come in there is like a big fucking deal, right? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, like if you had like, I don't know, like whoever the big star is, Chris Hemsworth, or Kim Kardashian came to your restaurant and gave it rave reviews. Obviously the clicks your restaurant will get on TikTok obviously would probably be worth
I'm not going to lie. I would look at her tits a lot. Sure. I would probably make an effort to like walk around the table. I think she's a foul human being. She's just absolutely awful. She's got a weird ass. That ass doesn't make sense. Yeah. But I would probably walk by and just like be looking down her shirt constantly. Sure. I would. I'm a disgusting person.
And then she say, "Hey, my eyes are over here."
I'm not looking at your eyes. I see eyes all the time.
No, they're attached to her nipples. So you're on the right track.
Yeah, I don't want to. I mean, that's the thing. I don't want to see. I have no interest in talking to her. I don't want to know anything about her. Even though, I mean, you got to admit, she's made a lot of money for not really having any kind of specific talent, right?
No, you got to give her credit. I mean, hey, she monetized whatever assets she has. Pardon the pun.
Making a porn tape. She made a sex tape.
I'm sure that's part of it. But just the the marriages to the famous athletes and her saga and the
Has
whatever.
she been married to? I think she only married Kanye.
I think she was married to somebody before. Chris Humphrey, that NBA player. But I think maybe she was just engaged.
Oh yeah, I think. Yeah. Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
No, I think it was wasn't it the other one? One of the other sisters was married to a bunch of basketball players.
Lamar Odom.
Yeah, that was the other one.
Yeah.
Like the tall, really unattractive one.
There's 3 of them. Yeah,
I don't know, man.
And then the other one's got the Scott Disick ex-boyfriend, who's they always show him like to make a. I mean, he's like the only thing he has like obviously no talent whatsoever. He's just an average-looking dude, and his only talent was that he just happened to be married to the third Kardashian. And then when he divorced her, of course, that opens up the portal to all the beautiful people. Even though he probably would just be some dude working at
I don't care how much money. I don't care how much money they're worth and how little you have to work. God, just being around that would just suck the life out of you, man. Well, that Kardashian curse, man. I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole.
Well, I know a couple of people bailed on going out with Kardashian because of all the negativity that seems to be. It's like
your best friend Timothy Chalamet looks like he's breaking up with.
Yeah, well, that's a good move. Didn't last week we just talk about that? She had his hooks into him, and then he said he loves her that was like 2 weeks ago. So they're breaking up.
Everything changes, Ted.
Yeah,
when you have a hit movie out, everything changes. Well, everything changes. That's why I'm waiting for my movie to come out.
Well, plus you'd have to adopt 2 future rap stars or stepkids, right? So. Like they're real stepbrothers, yeah.
She is hot on a level that the rest of them aren't even. Sure. I mean, man. Yeah. Oof, that's crazy.
I'm sure there'll be a new flavor of the week shortly.
Are you making fun of
I'm
Timothy Chalamet for being short?
No, I'm just saying.
Oh, okay. All right. We got a tip for you. No song, because Mark obviously isn't here to do the song. But if he decides that he's not going to be part of it, I will go back to singing. Okay.
If necessary, yeah. You have to do necessary, yeah.
I think I have an excellent singing voice.
Sure.
By the way.
I can play the kazoo. I'm just kidding, I can't.
Why? I don't understand why you would make that up. Why are you making up that you could play the kazoo?
Because it's such an absurd thing. The kazoo is like, it's not even like an, what's that, the recorder, that little wooden
Okay, I still
flute.
don't understand. Why did they make us do that in school?
I had to do that,
Yeah, but why? Why was the recorder even a thing?
You know what I discovered? That's the first time I discovered I have like zero musical ability, like whatsoever. Like,
so you
have none.
You have zero musical ability.
Zero.
You have zero athletic ability.
Likely, yes.
What are your abilities?
Maybe I'm doing it right now. I'm just talking to this.
Just talking to the microphone.
Talking to microphone, yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's get this going here. Ted's tip is brought to you by Lavert's Eyebrow Cream. If you have unruly eyebrows or like the look of sleek, well-groomed eyebrows, then Lavert's Eyebrow Cream is just the ticket. Lavert's uses only 100% natural ingredients, and unlike a lot of other eyebrow creams, will never cause blindness or paralysis. This year, make a resolution to use the best eyebrow cream. Treat yourself to Lavert's Eyebrow Cream. People will notice. All right, Teddy. Wow, man. This is a tough one.
I studied this tip, and I'll be honest with you, I'm probably going to have a very bland response to it. And you're not probably like either one of them, but you can chime in at any time.
But this is tough.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Ted, I really need a good lie. All right. We are doing our annual ski trip to Utah. The 5 of us have done it for the last 7 years. So it sounds like they got a ski thing, we got a golf thing.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Oh, and you, me, and George are going to do Arizona again.
Awesome.
Okay, cool. I just found out 2 of the guys are bringing their wives. Both of the women are very nice and pretty good skiers. It's a guy's trip, and dropping this on us last minute was really not cool. My girlfriend, who doesn't ski at all, found out, and now she wants to go. I just want to ski, smoke cigars, and hang out with my friends. Please get me out of this, please. Orion, 46, Kansas City, Missouri.
Orion, is that like Orion the Hunter from the Greek constellation in the sky?
Oh, you know what? I didn't have him put the origin of his name in there. Okay, hold on. So for everybody who gives us a tip from here on out, if you're going to send it starting at this show, please put the origin of your name on there so Ted has it.
Or just a DNA cheek swab sample so we can add it to the CODIS database. So.
All right, hold on. Before I forget, before you get to your tip, I'll give you a couple more seconds. A shout out to my niece, Shayna. She just had her appendix out today.
Oh.
Yeah, so she's at home recovering.
Get well soon.
Yeah, definitely get well soon. And then Karen Cullum, remember her from the World Food Championships.
Yes.
Yeah, she won the homestyle chili champion. She sent us a picture with her custom-made yellow champions jacket.
Nice.
So
Good
I'll
for her.
send it to you guys.
Congratulations. Yeah.
I didn't get a chance to do that, but
worries.
so she's got the jacket.
Nice.
And she's excited.
Congrats to her.
About it. Yeah, she looks good in it. She looks real good in it. Okay, but now help Orion. He needs a lie, and here's the problem, Ted. He's got to lie to his friends, and he's got to make a plausible lie to his girlfriend, who wants to do this. Clearly, he's got to, this lie has to work on a lot of levels.
Okay, I mean, obviously, this is fraught with peril, but the first tip is kind of counter. The first tip is counterintuitive. The first tip is like, don't lie at all. Just go on the trip, take the girlfriend, bite the bullet. I'm assuming it's just a weekend trip, and then when the trip is over, you could just basically go to your friends and just say, hey guys, I really enjoyed everything, but since the dynamics of our of our getting together has changed now, I'm gonna remove myself from the situation unless it's a guys only trip next time around. So that's tip
so
number
you're
one.
saying eat it.
Just eat it, yeah. Just take the girlfriend with. She doesn't ski. Just amuse her at the lodge.
So how much skiing is he going to get done if she doesn't ski?
Well, what's the matter? He doesn't want to be there anyway. so he'll do some token skiing. Maybe
But he wants to ski.
Yeah, but maybe he'll bond with his girlfriend by taking her to like the beginner slope or something. That's a good way to bond with your girlfriend. So
So instead of having fun skiing, he's going to help her to learn to ski on his trip to Utah.
But you're implying that he
does once a year with his friends. That sounds like a good time to you.
Well, that actually implies that he doesn't want to hang out with his girlfriend. So then you have to question, does he even want a girlfriend? So you have to look at it that way. I'm reading too much into this. Yeah.
No, I mean, I'm guessing he likes his girlfriend plenty.
Well, obviously not enough to take her to Utah.
But I think he wants to go ski. I mean, okay, let's turn the tables then really fast. Let's say we have our trip to Arizona to go golfing, and you decide your wife wants to show up. So now it's me, George, and you, and your wife. How much fucking golfing do you think you're getting in?
What are you talking about? I have to get my appendix removed. I have no appointments. There is no golf trip.
I'm just saying. How much fun is that going to be?
Remember Rocky said, there is no tomorrow.
Yeah,
there is no tomorrow.
How much fun is that going to be for Orion if he's got to walk around with her? Or do whatever instead of skiing. He's there to ski.
Understood, yeah. So he could probably, obviously he's not going to get the skiing and the full experience in, if it was just him and the guys, I understand it. So, but the first tip is, like I said, just go, just eat it. Cost of doing business 3 days, and afterwards, go to whoever the lead alpha male friend is who puts this thing together. I'm assuming it's not you. Go to him and just say, hey, you know what? The dynamics have changed, so I think I'm going to take a pass on next year's trip, unless of course it's guys only. With all due respect. So, but the lie is this: it could be anything from not medical emergency, but
he can't have Ted.
Not
his
medical.
Girlfriend is going to know if he says
emergency work call where he gets called remotely somewhere. Hopefully he's in IT where they need him to fix a server on the other side of the country. And yeah, just rent a car and go stay at Best Western for a couple of days. Surf some porn. I don't know. Disappear. Turn off the Apple location on your phone because that's amateur hour if you leave it on. Right? We know that. So
you're
take
saying
Uber.
You're saying that instead of going, he should make up something. And then just leave for the week.
Just do not the Irish goodbye, almost the Irish goodbye, where he doesn't even get a chance to get questioned. Yeah, just take rent a car, take your car, drive somewhere drive like a town over 90 miles, go to stay at a casino within a 100-mile radius of you
by himself.
Yeah, he's got to disappear for a couple of days. He'll occupy his time. Don't you worry. Yeah, turn off the location on your phone. Don't be that guy. And yeah, and then maybe text late at night you're working on go to the kiosk in the lobby of the hotel, or how they got the free internet and the computers. Yeah, so you type it on the computer. Yeah, I'm emailing an important client right now. So you could figure it out.
That's your advice.
Every time you say it that way, it just sounds like it's just such a failure.
No, I don't necessarily think it's a failure.
There's so much failure in that rhetorical question here. That.
All right, you know what? This is what I always like to see. So when we have a guest on, I love for our guest to hear the tip, just like Chris did.
Yeah.
And then see if within just a few seconds, he can come up with a better lie than what you came up with. Because you said one, eat it, and then you said the other one was to go 100 miles away, stay at a casino, and just hang out by yourself.
No, at the hotel at the casino.
The hotel at the
That's
casino.
Hopefully
all right,
affiliated with the
so
casino.
let's see if Chris, we'll get Chris to turn on his mic, and we'll see if he's a better liar. Chris, did you hear that tip?
Unfortunately, I could hear you, but I'm having a hard time with the audio with your partner.
S-
Oh no.
That is so weird. All right, switch over to the other one.
Okay.
All right. All right, that's all right. You know what is so weird? We have been having tons of audio problems, and I thought I fixed this, and I guess I never get to fix this. This is my dilemma. Everybody can hear the show perfectly, but they can never hear Ted, and I don't understand that part. All right, that's good. You know why?
That's done purposely.
Yeah.
There he is. There he is.
Wow.
Because you wanted one idiot the whole time.
I don't understand how moving a seat makes a difference.
It's the Wi-Fi.
I honestly, I don't understand it. Okay, so let's get to this. Our guest this week is Chris Miller. Chris runs one of the coolest companies that I've seen in a long time. It's called Jerky Dynasty, and it is the greatest place ever to find pretty much everything you can that can be jerkied. Chris, welcome to the show.
Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Is that what it is? Is that what you call jerkied? Because I was thinking jerked, but that just sounds weird when you say it.
Well, I might be the head jerk, but but I guess we technically sell dried meats. I don't know.
That's all right. You know what? I like jerks. We got idiots. I mean, I love the concept of that. All right. I know that Ted is very into jerky.
I'm a beef jerky fan. Or I'm a jerky fan, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, whenever we're on the golf course, he's always pulling out jerky. So it's just kind of exciting to me. Now, I know you don't make jerky, but you go around finding jerky. How much fun is that, going around and finding all these different places that, I don't jerk things? I don't know how to do this.
No, it's been a blast. We've been doing it about 10 years, and it actually came out of we have a distribution business, and we sell products to like gas stations and truck stops. So our other business, we don't just sell jerky, we sell all kinds of other things. And we just decided at one point we would try to put some of the more exotic things up on a website to see what would happen. And it took off. And then since then, not only do we go find jerky, but people just send us their jerky and they want us to put their jerky on our website.
Okay, so that was the thing that I was wondering about, because we talked on the phone for a while, and you were saying how you went there, like you're like, oh, I don't make it, but I go to places, and that's what I was thinking. When your company is as big as it is, people are sending you stuff. So what's some of the craziest stuff that, I mean, the things that like, I don't even know why anybody would make this jerky, and there's no way anybody would ever, like I would ever sell this. What's some crazy things you've gotten?
Well, I've got some crazy stuff that I list that I didn't think would sell. Like we've got python jerky, which makes no sense, right? But people buy it.
Wow.
Wait, like python, like from like anaconda, like snake?
Like from Florida. I don't know where it comes from, but we have python jerky. One of my most favorite things that we sold, we don't sell it right now. So sometimes what happens when you have especially exotic meats is depending on the climate in an area and what kind of a herd they have. Sometimes, we might not have something for a couple of years and then we get it back. We've had for several years, one of our best selling products was reindeer jerky and reindeer summer sausage.
Wow.
For Christmas. And we got that from Alaska, and but they had the climate got warmer there, something happened, and the last couple of years we've not been able to get it.
Wow.
Holy cow. Okay, so let's go back to python jerky. You obviously tasted this.
You know what? That may not be one that I tasted. I mean, I've tasted a lot of them. That one, I don't think I was man enough to taste it. We get so many samples in now that I've actually got a team, and we'll a lot of times we'll give jerky to, like we live in Texas, is where we're based. So sometimes I'll go down to the local police station and give samples out and be like, hey, I'm giving you a bunch of free stuff, but I need feedback. So, or go to the fire station or go to a school and give it to the teachers, or sometimes we'll just get feedback from the public as well as, our internal team does that as well. But I honestly, we only sell python certain times a year, and I don't know that that's one I've actually tasted because that came along later. I've tasted most of what we have, but I think I got to be honest.
All right, so okay, so with aren't you scared when you're giving things to the police and the firemen that if it's not good, that they're going to, I mean, you're going to get, instead of less tickets and more fires put out, you're going to get more tickets and less fires put out?
We generally give them a lot of things. And so if we're asking them to, we do the same thing here. If we're going to give someone samples, we'll give them a whole bunch of stuff we know they'll like as well. And then we'll be like, hey, we've got this new alpaca jerky. Try that. Let us know what you think. So we usually will mix it up. But yeah, we've had a lot of fun with it. And like you said, once I visited the company in Alaska and several others, and that's always fun too, because you get to see their culture. You get to see kind of how they do things. And, it's, good because, in the wintertime, it's hard to get stuff shipped from Alaska, depending on, what they've got going on. So it's something you have to plan for too. You got to have it here. You got to have it here before they have a really bad weather event.
So has there ever been a jerky that you received as a sample that you or your team ever found too extreme that you couldn't even put it out to the public? Have you run into that situation?
I haven't. I don't think we've had anything that was on. We pretty much, the extreme stuff that we've gotten, we've pretty much been able to list that. Now I'll tell you one that I sell that I don't care for, but that people will buy, and we just we have a salmon jerky, and the taste is fine, but when I open it up, I don't like the smell. So that's just one that I don't care for, but I let my team try it, and I had some people that liked it, and so in the description, people know it's a fish jerky. It's not like a meat jerky. It's a little bit different thing. So but we do get jerky sometimes that just doesn't make the cut because it's not as if it's not exotic, we don't put it on our site. So sometimes we get really good, just regular old fashioned beef jerky. And although it's really good, when we put it on our site, people come to our site for the kangaroo and the alligator. They come to us for the weird stuff. So if I have a great pepper jerky, they just don't put that in a cart on my side anyway.
Yeah. I'm guessing baby seal jerky probably wouldn't be a big hit. That would make me cry.
We said, it's funny. We had a social media person one time, and on April Fool's Day, he put out a post, and I think it was like coming soon, white rhino or something silly,
something extinct, something on the verge of extinction,
something ridiculous. Yeah. And we did get a few emails, but I think most people knew it was a April Fool's joke.
Well, you don't want PETA throwing red paint on your headquarters, so be careful about that.
Luckily, I just sell it, so they probably would go to the place that makes it. But who knows?
Oh man, okay. So the salmon jerky. That's funny that you mentioned that, because the salmon jerky. I told somebody that I told people we're having you on, and they're like, "Yeah." I said salmon jerky, and it's like, he goes, "Man," he goes, "It probably tastes good." He goes, "But the smell would probably put me off." So yeah, I could see that. All right. So here's what's really cool. Chris, last week you sent us a crazy amount of jerky, okay, and we have it right here.
Yeah, I just saw it.
That's everything that
very
you sent.
Very generous.
Yeah,
thank you.
And we tried some of the standard stuff, but now we have in front of us a lot of the crazy stuff. So if we were, here, hold on. Let's see, alligator, elk. Holy crap. Venison's not that crazy. Ostrich. If I'm going to try something, like in an order, if Teddy and I are going to try these, what would be like the kind of the tamest one to start with?
Like an elk or a venison or a buffalo. Those are going to be more, more traditional. But, as you can see, we typically sell variety packs with, 20 different things. That's kind of a big player on our site.
Yeah. So I'm throwing it to Ted because he's literally as humanly far away from me as possible. All right. So elk. How different is this going to be than like venison, like a deer?
Elk and venison is very close. It's going to be very close.
Already, this is better than the Spam.
That's pretty good.
That's good.
Yeah. Yeah. The Spam was the worst. Oh, my God. Wow. That is really good. Holy crap. Okay. Elk, I'm telling everybody right now, elk is just an absolute stone cold winner.
And that was a flat. He just ate a flat. So we have traditional like flat jerkies, and then we have the round like Slim Jim varieties as well.
Now, there's can't be any difference in the taste, right?
Well, they're all flavored differently.
Yeah, but I mean, if it's flat, if it's the same flavor, flat and round don't make a difference, right?
It should be just a consistency difference is all it is.
Oh my God! Oh,
Wow, that's good.
sorry, my mouth is watering when I'm trying to talk.
Just
as I eat.
curious, which one of the traditional ones did you guys try?
You sent just like the ones we tried, the black pepper. Yeah. Hold on, I got it. Hold on, don't do anything. Ted, talk.
You're going to look for the packaging. So, the funny thing. So the funny thing is, so we're in Illinois, and once in a while I'll travel to Wisconsin, and they have those quick trip markets up there that are just indigenous to Wisconsin. Wow, and they have homemade beef jerky. I think it's like called Wenzel's Farms, and a couple of local brands. And it's so much better than Slim Jim, which, if I'm desperate, I'll get a Slim Jim. But Slim Jim is just so greasy and high in sodium. And, when you eat a high-quality beef jerky, which I love, you definitely notice the difference.
All right, so we already tried before the show started because I want to get some in. The Hamilton Meats Original and Peppered.
Yeah, no, that's what's interesting about that. Even though that looks like a traditional beef jerky, if you look at that meat, every piece of meat on there has a hole in it, and that's hung in the smokehouse.
Holy cow, I didn't notice that.
And so what makes that unique, and now also that jerky, even though I sent that to you as a sample, that's a jerky we can only sell in the state of Texas. It has a Texas stamp.
Wow.
And so a lot of times what you'll find in different parts of the country is you'll have a local guy who processes deer for the hunters, and he'll make his own jerky, but he may get a Wisconsin stamp or an Illinois stamp, but he doesn't take the next step and because if you get a USDA stamp to sell in all 50 states, they have to have an inspector there every day, I believe, and it's more costly. And so a lot of times they'll deal with the state rules. So the reason I sent you that is when you see jerky, it doesn't matter where you are. If you see jerky that has a hole in the top and you can tell it's been hung in the smokehouse, you should try that jerky, no matter where you are.
That's a good tip. Thank you.
So if I'm out, say I'm out, driving around, and I'm somewhere and there's local jerky, absolutely, I should always get some.
Yeah, I mean that's what we do. I enjoy doing that. And again, I enjoy talking to those local smokehouse guys because sometimes they'll have, they'll tell you their story. Maybe they started and they were processing, deer for the local hunters, and then they started smoking, and then it turned into something or whatever, and they learned how to do it. So yes, that's different than when you see the all the national brands. They're more what I could consider a meat snack. They're higher in water content, but when you see a hung jerky, it's going to be more dry. It's really more of a true jerky.
Okay, I didn't know that, so that's a good tip. Thank you.
Okay, so I just opened Buffalo Bob's venison peppered jerky.
This is good.
It is like,
this is really good.
Oh my God, it's like heaven in your. I mean, it's just so good. This is crazy.
This is great.
Oh man, I mean, I'm just not. And it's funny when I think of jerky, I think of
Slim Jim.
I think of a Slim Jim, and it's just
Which
not
is like
my
the worst.
thing.
I mean, it's like the worst jerky ever, unless you're like starving. There's nothing else.
Yeah, I mean, this is just so insane. Wow. All right, so as you're doing this, and it's getting better. You're obviously adding people. Does that help when you have kind of like different? I would say mouths. Man, I don't know how to do it. When you have different people tasting
Palates.
Yeah, different palates. Does that help you find things that you might not necessarily like that other people do, and say, "Hey, man, this is way better than I thought it was"?
Yeah, it's definitely a team thing because there could be something that maybe I don't care for, but if 70% of my team or 90% of my team likes it, well, that needs to go in. So it can't always be, I don't want to be the sole judge of what we're doing here. The other thing I do I've got a lot of ladies that work for me, and again, some of them will take the stuff home to their family. But we found years ago, and I think I sent you guys a file, but we sell quite a bit of jerky here for Valentine's Day. So basically, we end up being a men's gifting site. So anytime women are buying gifts for men, they come to us for whatever it is, Christmas, Valentine's, Father's Day. And so a lot of my team is women, And so again, I'll have them take the jerky sometimes to their husbands, their sons, and then I'll have them write out some of the descriptions on the website because the buyers are women, and I want the when the buyers are women, I want them to connect with the descriptions and the phrasing and the terminology of what the meats taste like. And so if I just write down what I think, it may not connect with my customers, if that makes sense. So that's it's something I know we're coming up on Valentine's Day, so something that I didn't realize when we started this website. I thought that we would sell a lot of product for Christmas and Father's Day, and when we got a rush every year on Valentine's, I grew up in the South. I've been married for 28 years, and I take my wife to dinner on Valentine's, but I don't know that she's ever bought me a Valentine's present. I didn't even know that was I don't know if that's a Southern thing, but I didn't realize how many women actually bought men presents on Valentine's.
Well, you know what? Why don't you do this? Why don't you buy yourself a present, including a big bouquet of flowers, and have it delivered to your house via FTD? And then when your wife says, "Who's that from?" And then you'd say, "How'd you like to know?"
Yeah, that's a good way to get. That's a good way. Good way.
Or just say,
way to get divorced quick.
Just say, what do you care? You don't give Valentine's Day gifts.
Yeah. Chris, most of Ted's tips have people ending in divorce. It definitely does. All right. So when you talk about Valentine's Day, you sent me a list of, I'm guessing, like promotional phrases that you use for Valentine's Day to sell the.
No. I have put some of these out there. No, what this is when customers buy a product, they can write a gift message.
Oh my God! So wait. So hold on a second. So when a woman buys her husband, boyfriend, whoever, a gift, you have some things that they can choose, and it'll put on the card, and it'll show up
what they want. They just can write their own gift. This is own gift messages to their men. It's so
hard to read these without.
Well, that's why. Before you read this, let me tell you how I called my team yesterday. The two ladies who've been with me the longest, and I said, "Hey, go back to last year and pull some of the crazier gift messages that we got on Valentine's Day and text those to me." And then I called them back in about 30 minutes. I said, "Hold on, don't text those to me. Put those in our shared Google file, and I'll print them." Because I didn't want my wife to see these texts on my phone that you're about to read.
Okay. So these are things, and I just want to make sure I do this right. These are things that women have sent as messages in the gift to their husbands. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, they just write in the gift message. We highlight it for them and stick it in the box.
All right, Teddy, you ready? Here we go. Since you, this is hard to say. Since you can't put your meat in my mouth, I will put some in yours. Happy Valentine's Day. Love you.
I don't get it. Are they carnivores? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Here, let's see. This is a good one. Another woman said, "You give me meat, now I give you meat."
It's like a caveman vibe.
Oh my God. Okay. Now this one's a little more late. This one's a little more tame. I thought I'd get you something exotic for Valentine's Day.
Like a Filipino mail order bride? What are you talking about?
When
jerky. Jerky.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
If you get alligator
those
jerky.
Those are my only two guesses.
Yeah, or alpaca. Holy oh my God. Wow. Oh boy, this is a good one. For the guy with the best meat around, I hope you love this meat as much as I love yours. Happy Valentine's Day.
Well, I mean,
that sounds really gay.
I mean, obviously the jokes write themselves when you have the word meat involved.
Oh my God! You know what? I love this concept. Listen, for every woman that's out there getting something for a guy, the gift is amazing. I mean, these things are awesome. I'm trying here. What's this one? What did Jack just give you?
He didn't give me anything. He ate it all. I'm starving.
Oh. Okay.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I mean, what a great idea. I mean, if you're getting, what am I eating right now? Holy crap. Buffalo. Okay. Oh, wow. Mm-hmm. Oh, man. You know what? I'm going to walk. Wow. What's that Kevin Costner movie?
I'm going to need a cigarette after this.
Yeah. No, what's that Kevin Costner movie where he kills the buffalo? I'm going to watch that in a different way. I'm going to watch it just
Dancing
for the
with Wolves?
Yeah. I'm going to watch it just for the concept.
Waterworld?
Do I know buffaloes in water?
Just kidding. No, that was a dud.
But I'm literally going to watch it just for the idea of eating all those buffaloes and making them into meat sticks. That is awesome. All right. So besides the Valentine's Day thing, which I got to be honest with you, that would be. I mean, I know guys always get stuff for girls. This should be a really cool. Yeah, I mean you get it. This should be a really cool backwards thing to do.
Yeah,
it'd be really cool. You guys also have, and I thought this was really neat, a monthly jerky box. Right? Like, and it's just like beer of the month thing. It would be like jerky of the month.
Well, I mean, we put different mixes in there every month. Sometimes we'll highlight a new brand and put that in there for feedback. We try to mix traditional with gourmet jerky with exotic jerky, so people can kind of get a little bit of everything. So yeah, we have a lot of fun with that as well.
So I have a really dumb question. I mean, it should be self-explanatory, right? How long does jerky actually stay good for? What's the shelf life?
Most jerky is going to be at least 12 months. That's kind of the standard. Now that jerky that I sent you that was hung in the smokehouse, a lot of times that traditional hung jerky will be more like 6 months, but they're going to use less. They're going to a lot of times have just real basic ingredients, and then they dry it out even more, and then but most jerky, you're going to have at least 12 months.
All right. See, I was thinking like a canned good where it could last for, like years. I mean, I had no idea, so I'm glad I asked.
Yeah,
so.
I think the stuff, like if you get like, and I know you probably sell, I didn't notice it, but you probably sell Slim Jims and stuff like that. But
I mean, we sell stuff like that to like gas stations and truck stops, but I don't sell it on our website. But yeah, there are things out there that have whatever kind of chemicals on there, and they last forever. So that's not really what the Jerky Dynasty website, that's not what we're doing there. But yeah, and I'm sure that there's people that make just say jerky just for preppers and last for years and years and years. There's all kinds of styles and ways that you can do. I mean, through the years we've tried to have different, like have a gluten-free section and section for people that are doing all these different dietary restrictions. And what I've realized is on my website, none of that works. People come to my website for the cool, fun, exotic stuff. They don't want to mess around with, if they're looking for certain types of specific things, they go to a different kind of website. Yeah, we kind of stay in our lane.
You're not a dietitian. You're still jerky.
Well, yeah, I mean,
hold on a second.
Was this like a free consultation like Jenny Craig?
There's not gluten in jerky, right?
Well, I mean, if there's teriyaki flavoring on it or something, and there are a few that have, depending on what their flavor is. But we get questions all the time. People ask. I mean, like I said, most of our buyers are women, so sometimes we get real detailed, specific questions that they ask, and we'll send it to the supplier and get an answer and send it back. But I've had people ask questions. I don't even know what they're talking about. But we want to accommodate them in however we can.
Whatever that last sample was before, I'm going to eat this alligator or this
alligator. The last
whatever that last one was, that was really good.
That was alligator too.
Really?
I'll tell you this right now.
Cow.
So yeah, my son's sitting down here with us. He's kind of running food back and forth for us. I would say right now, there is no doubt in my mind that out of all of them so far, alligator is clearly the best.
It is. It was really good.
Oh my God! Why are we not killing more of these things and eating more?
I want a Nile crocodile.
Wow. You know what? I'm kind of pissed I live in Chicago and I'm not able to find an alligator and murder it. This is delicious.
Just go to Gator World in Florida.
Oh, man, I got to do this. Okay. So a couple of things. I was looking at this, and you probably know the history of jerky. You probably know everything about jerky, right?
No, probably not. Probably not.
Oh, okay. The ancient Egyptians left jerky with the bodies when they buried folks in pyramids.
Okay. Yeah, well, really? Take it to one of the next slide.
I did not know that. And I did not know this. There is actually vegan jerky. Will you be heading out to try some of that and have it on your exotic website?
That is a totally different website.
That's like a Beyond Meat. That's like a Beyond Meat website.
Yeah. Those are the people that leave me bad reviews without buying jerky from my site.
What? I see. I don't understand it. Just if you don't like something, just don't like it.
No, actually, my favorite.
I mean, like a PETA person or something that doesn't believe in eating meat. Every now and then, we'll get somebody that'll, whatever, come in there and try to do some hilarity. But luckily, with most of the review systems, if you're not a verified buyer, they don't post it because they know you're just playing tricks.
Yep.
Oh
Well, hey, if you don't have any haters, that means you're not doing something. You're not doing something right.
All right, so I'm going to set this up, and then we're going to try some. We're going to try some kangaroo jerky. But hold on a second. Where else is this?
By the way, do y'all know what PETA stands for in the jerky world?
Oh my God!
I'm going to like this acronym.
I know. So am I. Well, hold on. We didn't get it. Hold on. You're kind of. Hold on a second here. Oh man. Let me see if I can do this.
You got me.
All right, there you go. Try it again. What does PETA stand for in the
Jerky world?
In the jerky world,
People eating tasty animals.
Sounds like their mission statement.
listen. Listen. Whenever I look at an animal, I literally look at it for its taste value. That's the way. All animals to me are just taste things.
No, we only have 5 senses. You might as well use one of them. So.
All right. So to give us a chance to eat some of this, to eat some of this kangaroo, I want to set this up. We were talking on the phone. You said you had a chance to be on Kill Tony, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll set this up. If you don't know what it is, it's this very popular stand-up show. You get people show up, 300-400 people at a time. You get picked. A few people get picked. They have 1 minute to do stand-up. You went there. You got picked. You had your 1 minute of stand-up. You impress the fellas, and then if you're lucky enough, you get interviewed. And that was, you were lucky enough, you got interviewed. Your entire goal was to do one thing. What was that? What was your one thing that was your goal when you did this Kill Tony?
Well, I signed up during the Christmas rush. So my goal was to say the name of my website, what I did for a living.
All right. So that was your big goal. You actually got picked. You did your minute. They called you on, and you had a very short time to talk to them. Did you end up saying the actual name of your website?
I spit the bit. I got to the 1 yard line. So I literally, and my website is on Shopify, and Shopify is a sponsor of the Kill Tony website. So they literally asked me what was interesting or what I did for a living. And instead of saying I sell exotic jerky and listing some animals and kind of leading into a conversation, I literally looked at the gentleman and said, I have a website on Shopify. He turns away from me to the camera and does a live Shopify ad read, then turns back to me, asks me a different question. We go a different direction. And I'm realizing I got to the 1 yard line and fumbled the football. Could not believe it.
That is, you know what?
So did the Bears.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
And here's the deal: 5 million people watch that podcast on YouTube.
Yeah, and
Really?
you know what's funny? Because Chris and I talked last week, and I've never seen it, but now I'm addicted to it. I literally, so I looked it up. I had to look it up. I had to look up all that stuff, and now I can't stop watching it. It's crazy. It is really crazy. So it's amateur people like Chris they get 1 minute to impress, and then it's then
It's
they
a lot
got
of
the
pressure.
pros.
1 minute.
That's what I see, and that's the thing I told him, and he said he did. You said you did your joke; it was all right, and everything was it went pretty well. But there is so much pressure because you have that thing where you want to get picked so you can tell everybody what you're doing, but you also, when you're trying to be funny.
Well, that's the hard.
There's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, once you say try to be funny, that's when you're not funny, right? So it's like when you're trying. And you don't have enough time to set up like a story like Dave Chappelle. Remember Dave Chappelle's kick him in the pussy story? It was like the whole monologue.
Exactly. It's 1 minute.
Yeah.
It's fat. And here's the deal: the way it's set up is, obviously you sign up with 400 other or 300 to 400 comics. Only pick 8 or 9, so no one there get picked. And then when they call your name, your heart, goes into a different rhythm. Your adrenaline rushes, and you're next. So you're not hearing the podcast as they're taping it. You're across the street, so they move you in, get you prepped, send you on. You don't know what happened before. You just know what you did, and then you leave. You don't actually know even what happened after you left the show. And I'm actually still signing. I'm still signing up for that because it's in Austin, Texas. So I'll do it again for next Christmas. And they actually come to Dallas in March, and they're doing a show here. So I'll still attempt to get on again. A lot of people have been on there more than once, and almost always the second time they're on, they know what to expect, and so your nerves are a little lower, and you're able to actually
Oh yeah. I mean, it's got to be.
Who are the judges? Who's judging this?
So, well, you have a live audience in Austin, and so you do 1 minute. You're hoping that they laugh. The problem I did was I did a generational joke. So I did a joke where the comedians knew it, they understood it, people online understood it, but the young crowd in Austin kind of missed what I was going for in that 1 minute. And also, looking back on it, I probably missed a word or two in there. I was rushing, but then so there's no like judge. It's just you talk about the joke, and then they interview and ask you about your life.
Now, here's what you do next time. If you get on there again, here's what you do.
Oh, wait, Ted's got a tip for you.
This is another tip.
Wait, hold on a second. Chris, whatever he says, here's my advice. Do the exact opposite. Not partially opposite or, 90 degree, go 180 degrees.
No,
go ahead.
Here's a tip. This is ahead of the curve stuff. So, okay, so pay attention. Okay, so every time it gets up there and they have to kind of have a cold opening, right? They got to start somewhere, and you got 1 minute, so you don't have a lot of time. You're going to have a friend / co-conspirator in the audience who's going to heckle you 10 seconds into that clip, and then you're going to spend the next 50 seconds deconstructing him, and at the expense of at his expense, and that's your skit. So you got a partner.
That'd be great.
You got a partner.
That'd be great. The problem with that show is those tickets sell out 6 months in advance. So you have to get your tickets, and you have to hope you get pulled that episode. It's a challenge to plant somebody in there.
Gotcha.
It's funny too because I only started doing stand up about 6 months before, or maybe less before I started signing up, and so my family and friends had kind of seen some of it, and they all had some ideas. What they thought I was going to do, and when I did I had several that reached out and were like, "Oh man, why don't you do the whatever?" They all had like their preferred minute that they wanted me to do. So almost like the jerky business, I'm getting feedback from other people now that, hey, do this next time, kind of a thing.
Oh, so that's got to be so hard. Okay, so hold on, I got to do this. We had kangaroo and boar. You're eating boar right now.
This is good too.
The boar is amazing. I thought some of these would be, kind of gamey, and they're very smooth. This is, I feel like the alligator and the boar are the two best I've had. That is crazy. Yeah. Why are we eating more of these animals? Like what? I mean,
you ever heard of an endangered species?
Wild boar?
Darwin?
They're fucking wild. Yeah, I hear. As far as I can tell, every time I hear the word wild boar, it's invasive and a pain in the ass. It seems like
it sounds like an Irish pub.
Wow.
That needs a bouncer.
This is. I mean, if you're just having regular like beef jerky, you are missing. I mean,
I'm not missing out on anything because I just had it all. So thank you.
No, but I mean, if you're just having regular, like, if you're, I hate to say it, if you're just going to the gas station, and you're buying this, or you're going to Jewel or whatever local store, and you're buying this stuff, you are missing out on. I mean,
so you're trying to say they're alive, but they're not living. Okay, got it.
This is just crazy. I can't believe. I'm sorry. I'm completely overwhelmed by this. I am really, really overwhelmed by this. Wow.
When are you throwing over more jerky?
I'm at an age now where I like to. I have a couple other businesses, and I only like to do things that are fun. And we have a lot of fun with this. It's. I see that you're enjoying an adult beverage there, and we actually we wholesale to a lot of different. Obviously gas stations and places like that, gift shops. But one of our new pushes is we're trying to put some of these jerkies, these exotic things in microbreweries so they can pair them with some
great
of their
idea. Yeah. Cause you get the munchies and you get some jerky right there. It's perfect.
Oh yeah. No, this pairing meat here, I'm going to give that little ostrich.
And so we literally wholesale all across the country. So, I've had, I'll tell you some of the fun ones we've done. The last couple of years, the Orange Bowl has reached out and asked us to send them alligator jerky for their goodie packs to I don't know if it's the teams or the coaches or the people who support the Orange Bowl, but we get some cool people that reach out about different kind of animals that they need for whatever it is they're doing.
Limu emu right here, baby.
We're eating the ostrich right now. It's unbelievable. I don't even understand how.
This makes me want to kidnap a cassowary right now.
I just don't get it. I don't understand why we're eating like. I mean, I love pigs, best animal in the world, man. I mean, every part of it tastes good.
Hey, you know what? You're our pig, so we love you too.
But I don't understand why. I don't understand why people aren't eating more of this stuff. This is just absolutely insane. Wow. All right, I'm sorry, I'm freaking out right here. All right, I always give our guests advice. Okay, a tip, and you can use it or not. It's free. If you decide to go for it, it's yours. I won't ask for any royalties or anything like that. I have an idea. I'm just going to throw this out there. I am one of the many, probably billions of people on the planet that hate cats. Okay. Recently, I found out. I did a little research. 90% of people on the planet hate cats. I don't know if you know this. Yeah, they do.
That's
yep,
a lot
there you
of
go.
people.
I'm one.
Yep. I mean, that's what I said. It's one of those weird things. Like, people have pet cats. They're a small minority. Everyone else hates them. But for whatever it's worth, what about, and I can help with this. I'd be happy to help.
Don't go there.
What?
You're going to say it, aren't you?
Yeah, cat jerky. Why not? Why not? What a better way to get back at the cats. I mean, think about it. How many times, I mean, I'm allergic to cats. A cat tears up something, it does something. You get revenge. You go right to your website. You order up some cat jerky, and then right there, right in front of the cat, you open it up and just start eating it. Free. That is free for you. Cost you nothing. I want nothing in return for that.
Good advice. I also don't like cats. I'm a dog person, so I've thought about it for sure.
Okay, see, Ted, you thought that was a ridiculous idea. It is not a ridiculous idea.
Now it's just absurd.
It's
been downgraded. Okay, congratulations.
It is a little. It is a little absurd. Okay, so and I was looking at this. You guys have, and besides the Valentine's Day stuff, and well, Mark has 2 kids in college, and I didn't think about this, but you've got this thing where you can set up and like you kind of, the idea is to send this like a little gift pack to the college kids, right? Your kid in college. I mean, think about that during you're kind of stressing out during finals, midterms, whatever. Get a little bit of that.
Need
jerky.
a quick snack. Take a little protein.
Yeah,
boost,
I mean, are a lot of parents doing that? Because that seems like a great idea to me.
Yeah, we get a lot of birthday gifts, graduation gifts. Just anytime you think of gifting, we definitely see people coming in for those things, and so yeah, it's always fun to be available for people when they're wanting to do something special for someone. I was just looking at this list I sent you, of the women that are sending notes to their men, and the last one on this list says, "To the guy with the best meat around, I hope you love this meat as much as I do yours. Can't wait to give your beef a little jerky later."
What does that mean?
What does that mean? So I love the fact that not only are they doing something nice, they're literally making it dirty.
What are you talking about? They're just talking about eating beef jerky.
Oh my God!
I can tell you that if my team that does the fulfillment, we do this every year on Valentine's Day. If you make them laugh, they'll throw a few extra sticks in that box every time.
Mm.
All right. See, now, oh my God, I'm eating more ostrich, and this is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
That's my strategy all the time. I used to do that when I was in college. Oh my God. I would walk into McDonald's or Burger King or Hardee's, whatever it was, and I'd bullshit with the girl, do a little something, and I'm like, hey, man, whatever extra you got, throw it in there. Almost never failed.
Yeah.
Literally almost never failed.
Well, I think it goes back to if you're just kind of pay attention to people, show a little flattery, goes a long way.
Yes.
Versus being a Karen.
Yes. So here.
For sure. People love honey. Even doing comedy, people love it they love it when they're part of the fun. They don't want you to make fun of them, of who they are. They want you to make fun of who you are, or whatever it happens to be.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Dude, I am blown away. My mouth is watering. I tell you right now, I think I'm going to save the alligator, some more of the alligator. We'll have it after the show. All right. Wow. All right. So you set something up, and I thought this was really cool. If you go to jerkydynasty.com and use the code word idiots in your order, you are going to get a discount on your order.
That's correct. We're doing 10% off.
Oh
Nice.
man, I love that. That is awesome. That is really cool. Yeah, and again, this is so much better than the Spam. I just cannot stress this enough.
Everything I ate was a hit.
Dude, that
great.
was that was absolutely just absolutely blew me away. I can't. Yeah, and
And I want you to think about some of the gifts we've all gotten. For Father's Day one year, I got a coffee cup. I have 3 children, and it said, "Happy Father's Day. We came out of your balls," and it was 3 sperms with my 3 children's name on it.
Wow. That's
Not something I could just take to work and put on my desk.
Well, I mean, you technically could. I mean, you would be I mean, you might have to, write a short memo to HR to explain.
holy shit!
I mean, you're not wrong.
So beef jerky's a little safer gift. My kids are all adults now. Here recently, I opened up a present. I don't know what holiday it was, and it looked like a polo shirt, like a golf shirt. Mm-hmm. And you guys have probably seen the ad for this. All the little figures on it were the Kama Sutra positions.
Yep.
My adult children thought that would be funny, and we had some event we were going to, and my son texts me and goes, "Dad, I dare you to wear that shirt." So that was actually kind of funny, but yeah. So rather than the silly gifts, men definitely enjoy receiving jerky. That's for sure.
Oh man!
And we actually have a gift that we have several gifts that come in ammo cans, like stuff that the military surplus. We get it from a military surplus place, and so there's jerky in there, and then almost every man takes that ammo can, throws it in their garage, puts tools in it, or does something with it. So rather than it going in the landfill, it's actually better for the environment for them to use that.
Yeah, good way to multitask.
Oh, I'm looking at it right now. That is really cool. It's got the printing on it and everything. Holy cow!
Yeah, because they're coming directly from. I've got a place here, and we go buy hundreds and hundreds of ammo cans, and they're all military surplus from wherever they're they were being used.
Okay, and then I'm looking at this, and there is alcohol jerky. Mm-hmm. What is alcohol jerky?
Well, there's 2 different kinds of alcohol jerky. Some of the jerky is actually soaked in different alcohol, before they jerky it. And some of the jerky that's alcohol jerky, they use the same seasonings in that jerky that they do in that style of alcohol. So there's kind of different guys do it different ways, but some of it some of it is just like you probably like, you're drinking a dark beer there. You probably like some of those beers that are bourbon aged in bourbon barrels or whatever.
Oh yeah.
There's jerky that they marinate and do different things with. So so yeah, I enjoy some of those too.
Yeah, I'm looking at dark ale bear jerky, Pinot Noir wine jerky, holy sake teriyaki jerky.
Yeah, for the Japanese in you.
Wow. Dude, this is so I started drinking tequila about 6-8 months ago. I'm looking
about
at
6-8 minutes ago.
No tequila on the show. That would be a bad thing. I'm looking at Chipotle tequila beef jerky. How insanely delicious is that?
I mean, they're all. I like them all. There's a bourbon I really like that they have.
Oh man.
So yeah, so that's kind of what we do. I mean, it's like I said, that's more considered gourmet jerky. So if I'm going to I may have stuff that's really hot, ghost pepper, habanero, but if we're gonna look for the exotic and the gourmet. That's what we're gonna focus on, so people can try something they've never tried before.
And you know what's blowing my mind? I'm looking at this. It is it's not any more expensive than if you go to the store. Honestly, I've seen jerkies at gas stations that are $10-$12. These are all like $8, $9, $10. It's not like you're spending. I mean, here I'm looking at Smoking Gun Tennessee whiskey jerky. I mean, and you're looking at $10, man.
Yeah.
Well
worth it.
And you're not getting. This is so much. And you're not getting. Again, I don't want to make fun. I don't want to badmouth Slim Jims, but you're spending almost the same amount of money at a gas station for a Slim Jim than you are for Smoking Gun Wicked Mary. Alcohol jerky. Come on, man.
He has to display that at the remember Indianapolis, the fairgrounds, the main part.
We were at the World Food Championship.
Yeah.
Back in October. Oh my God, they would. Man.
Yeah, because they actually had kiosks with beef jerky. It was specific, like it was a farm that sold their own beef jerky.
Oh.
Yeah, you have your own kiosk there, and they obviously have thousands of people there. Indiana Fairgrounds. Yeah, you.
Yeah, kill on that. I'm sorry. I'm looking at I'm looking at Chipotle tequila jerky, and I can't stop. I can't stop thinking about. I got a bottle of tequila upstairs, and I just want to take. I just want to take the alligator jerky and just stick it in there. I don't know. I don't know how it works. Oh my God, that is awesome. All right, Chris, I really appreciate it. You being on the show and talking about this stuff. This is just so neat. If you are looking for a Valentine's Day gift, okay, go to jerkydynasty.com, ladies. It is the greatest thing you can do. And guys, if you're late, I'm going to say it. If your lady likes the meat, she is going to love Chris's meat. And you can get her some jerky. I mean, it just seems like the gift that keeps on giving. If you get it for her, you're going to obviously be able to have it for yourself. So it's kind of the perfect asshole gift, right? You get something for somebody, but you also get it. That really works. And if you're ordering, use the code word idiots. You're going to get a 10% discount. Chris, thank you so much for being on the show. I'm telling you right now, we have enough jerky to last at least the next 10 minutes.
Yeah, that jerky was great. Thank you for the samples. I enjoyed all of them.
Yeah, it is absolutely insane. Oh, and I almost forgot. If you like hot and spicy stuff, I know we picked like just kind of, funky animals and stuff. You've got hot and spicy jerky. You've got alcohol jerky. I mean, you've got everything that somebody could ever want.
Yep, we try to have a little bit of everything on there for everyone.
Oh, that is awesome, man. Thank you so much for all the samples. Thank you so much for being on the show. And yeah, ladies, if you're looking for Valentine's, Father's Day, birthday, this is the thing that you want to get your guy. I mean, if he likes food, he's going to love this stuff.
Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate it.
All right, Chris, take care. Thanks so much, man. Wow.
All those samples were great. I'm not going to lie. Yeah.
I'm blown away.
Actually, the one I even liked the least was still pretty good.
I don't know if there was nothing I didn't necessarily really like. Actually, you know what? The kind of the plain one, the regular standard ones.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, here's the funny thing too. If you didn't even know what you were eating, or they told you it was the wrong thing, you probably wouldn't even know the difference unless you were a beef jerky connoisseur.
No, you wouldn't. You would have no idea.
Yeah, no idea.
You would have.
Yeah, when I see alligator, I had no idea that was alligator. None.
All right, should we see? Should we? I know Jack's sitting here. Jack, you want to jump on the microphone real quick? Yeah.
But isn't it the one that?
Yeah. So isn't that weird? So that's a different microphone.
You got to play with that microphone.
So
yeah.
So the one, yeah, that's fine right there. So the funniest thing is that I switched mics with you with a mic where people can hear you. It might be that spot right there. I don't know what it might be. You might be a jinx.
It's like a dead zone.
Yeah, it might be a dead zone. I might have to reconfigure this whole thing just so that it can work. All right, Jack, what did you think of the jerkies?
I like them all. I'm talking. I liked. I think the gator one that was spicy was probably my favorite.
Yeah.
I think the first one I had wasn't my favorite. I liked all the other ones were I liked though.
Yeah, the elk was not.
That one. It was the elk. It wasn't my favorite.
I tell you what blew my mind: alligator and wild boar. I mean, nobody. I mean, you just don't eat alligator. I guess because we don't have alligators here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and Jack and you and I were Nebraska?
Yeah, Omaha. That was when I had my tournament out there.
Yeah.
I had it. It was at Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives place.
Oh yeah, man, we used to do that all the time.
Yeah.
What if you do that for Thanksgiving? Like you invite everybody over for Thanksgiving, but there's no turkey or ham. It's just all beef jerky. But you have all the sides. You have mashed potatoes. You have stovetop stuffing.
No turkey.
Yeah.
It's
just beef jerky. Beef jerky wrap.
There, I'm giving Chris another. Here, there's another one.
Dip it in the cranberry sauce. Yeah. You can dip it in the gravy.
This holiday, no turkey, just jerky.
Yeah, there you go.
And some Tums because you're gonna have really bad heartburn after all that.
I don't know, man. I mean,
I feel fine. I'm just
What causes heartburn? Is it like spicy food, or some people look
for me, it's garlic. Garlic is like a nightmare to me.
That's because you're a fucking.
I could eat habanero.
You're a vampire. That's why you're allergic to garlic.
Yeah, I could eat habanero. I could eat any spicy, hot stuff. Man, you give me even a moderate amount of garlic.
So you're like
I'm finished.
You're like the movie Gremlins. If we give you water after midnight,
yeah,
that's what's gonna happen.
Whatever. Here are these things. Don't feed them after midnight. You're like, what? I'm not paying attention. I got these little monkey things I'm playing around with. Yeah, I never pay attention with that. Yeah, I know. You know what? I don't think you're going to get I don't think it's going to be the same thing. Like if you ate a bunch of Slim Jims, I think with all the junk inside, I think that's good.
You'd feel pretty terrible.
Yeah, that's the thing that's going to mess you up. I don't think these things are going to mess you up.
Yeah, because I think it's dehydrated. I mean, if anything, the sodium might be a little high. But I mean, if it's made, high quality, then the sodium is going to be as low as possible.
Like you said, it's not made to last 20 years like a Slim Jim.
Yeah, see, I'll be honest with you. I actually thought beef jerky, like the life cycle was like almost like a canned food. I'm not going to say like years and years, but I thought it would be like if it's kept in a temperate, environment.
I think a Slim Jim would literally last 1,000 years.
Yeah, it's like a Twinkie.
But these things, these things are, it's not made like that.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be the case.
So you shouldn't put him in a doomsday prepper shelter.
No, he said he said he has doomsday prepper shelter stuff, but that's not what this is. Yeah. Wow. I'm and again, I'm a guy that doesn't really eat meat, so it's not like.
Well, you just did.
I did, man. That's a lot more. You know what? I will tell you right now.
But it doesn't really count because it's dehydrated. It's not like it's like a sizzling. It's not like you went to In-N-Out Burger or something.
That's more jerky. I just ate more jerky tonight.
Yeah.
Than I have in the last 10 years combined.
Well, you did it in a professional capacity. It was more for research purposes.
So 10 years, 11 months, and 30 days, and I just maxed it all out today.
Yeah, it's like when I went to that brothel, I was just doing a reverse sting. I wasn't actually there to partake in anything.
Oh, so when you went to that whorehouse, you were just there to see.
It's a brothel.
Yes.
They
are whores. They are. I wasn't sure if anything was happening here, but you know what? When you can go in there, you can get sex for money. I realize that now. Yeah, I totally realize
reverse
that
sting.
Right now. Totally reversed. What did that? Oh man, I saw a thing on. I saw a thing where somebody was yelling at Trump about something.
Was it the Ford auto worker?
Yeah, and Pam Bondi called it reverse racism.
What?
Oh,
yeah,
so
you called it. So I guess her concept of reverse racism was yelling something racist to about being white racist. I don't know about white racism or something. I don't know what it was. When the concept of reverse racism would be the exact opposite of racism, which would be no racism. For her, reverse racism is if a white person, I guess, says something and you say something to them, that's reverse racism.
No, that's reverse.
It's just a conversation.
Yeah, I have no idea.
No, that's reverse osmosis. That's I don't know. Sorry, that's wrong.
No,
that's all I heard.
I heard it, and it was so funny because she obviously said, like, she goes, it's a class 5 felony, blah blah blah, this and that, and you're looking at it through social media, and all the comments are like, not a thing. That's not a real statute. Is this woman even an actual lawyer? And you're just looking at this stuff and you're laughing because.
So when's the last class of felony before it becomes like a misdemeanor 10? a class 10 misdemeanor. 10. So does it go from class 6 felony to class 10 misdemeanor all the way down to charges dismissed?
When I saw that there's like 8 levels of murder.
Yeah,
there's literally like 8 levels of murder, and I'm thinking, in the end, that person is still dead, and you obviously did it. How there can be that many levels of murder is beyond my ability to fathom.
It's called good lawyering.
I mean, could you imagine?
May I introduce you to O.J. Simpson?
Yeah. No, I mean, 200 years ago, there was one level of murder, right? You killed a guy. Obviously, they hung you. They did whatever, right?
Or you didn't get caught. Or you didn't get caught.
And you were yeah. But if you got busted, there was one. He was there. She was there. She's dead. He did it. Murder. And they gave you a thing. At one point, I would have loved to have been part of it, where you work your way through, or you're just like, hold on a second, guys. Let's be 100% honest. Was that really the bad murder, or was it like not so bad murder? And then you come up with different levels.
I'll give you a quick example that I learned in law school years ago. I still remember this for some reason. It's the only thing I remember. So I guess a guy is in the wilderness camping. True story. I'm not going to say this correctly, but you're going to get the gist of it. He's in the wilderness camping. He gets attacked by another guy who intends to kill him or rob him or whatever, because it's just the two of them. He somehow overpowers this guy and subdues him. And like I said, they're in the middle of nowhere, so he can't call the police. There's nothing. So I guess he ties the guy up, and I guess they're walking, which takes several hours or days to get back to, civilization. And then somehow the guy gets away. He recaptures him, and then he kills him, ends up killing him. And I guess under the circumstances he killed him, it wasn't first-degree murder, but it was still more than manslaughter because he didn't actually have to kill him, if that makes sense. It's a unique situation, obviously.
No.
It was like third-degree murder. It was like,
It's an excellent learning. No, that is listen. That is an excellent learning thing. Yeah. Because it tells you right now, if you're in the woods or you're in a secluded place,
don't go there.
No,
because camping sucks.
And it's just the two people. Kill the guy right away. Be done with it.
Because dead men tell no tales.
Right. Yeah. It's
That's what my grandma told me.
Right. as soon as you try to be the better person.
Yeah.
Here's what's going to happen. Since there's 8 levels of murder, you are going to get fucked immediately. And you're going to have a level of murder. And you could have just been like you bastard, you tried to kill me. And he probably, and you just be like, I got this, man. And he's done. And then you're just moving on. You don't even stop camping.
So it's like leveling up. Okay.
Yeah. You know what you went to? You went to, if there's 8 levels of murder, you went to level 9 immediately. It is just do it because you know you can't get caught. Yeah. See?
Oh, it's a good crime scene, right? You're middle of the Pacific Northwest forest.
Dude, everything.
No ring doorbell there.
Yeah. Everything we do is a learning experience, right? And when you hear stories like that, then you think about it, and that's how you want to learn.
I was going to tell you another Hitman story, but there's so many out there. I'm exhausted at this point, so I'll have to say that for another time.
Ted, no, you know what? I got the meat sweats, man. Yeah.
That should be. I was going to say that should be the Arby's, the meat sweats. That you should have a calling card or a greeting like that. It'll be dirty, of course.
Dude, those things that there were 2 or 3 of them. Honestly, there were 2 of them I couldn't read, man. I mean,
so basically, what I'm reading is that every greeting, every Valentine's Day greeting has something to do with oral sex or fellatio in a roundabout way.
What's
with all due respect?
It'd be great if they just had like one normal one, like all the dirty ones, and then one's just like, "I love you."
I love you, Mildred.
Oh no,
there's
that's the one you picked, you bastard.
God bless. So
wait, here you go. To my forever and ever, may your love age like jerky. The more delicious it tastes every day it ages. That's cute. Yeah, that one's cute, right? I mean, it's just like yeah.
Like restraining order, cute. Yeah, sure.
I mean, it's just some of them just
like I don't have the ick, cute.
What? This I don't even I can't read it. I can't read it. I can't read it.
We're not there yet. We're not there yet. Yeah.
I can't read it. It just involves a woman who loves Josh.
We're not
his meat.
We're not Howard. We're not Howard Stern. We can't talk about those things.
I can't do it. I'm not gonna be able to say it without laughing. And it's just I'm not gonna be able to get through it. There's no way on God's green earth I can say what that woman wrote.
So there's no bologna pony references because bologna jerky. I didn't even think about that. What about a lunch meat jerky? This could never salami jerky. Well, salami is a jerky. So
what the fuck is wrong with you? It's not a thing.
Yeah. Well, it is now. I mean, everything's a thing.
I give him the great idea of cat jerky, right? And since 90% of the people on the planet, and this is proven, 90% of the people on the planet hate cats. So making jerky out of them, making jerky out of them would offend almost no one, except some very angry women, who have a house full of potential jerky. Yeah, they just have. And here's what I was thinking: there's so many different kinds of cats; they would have to taste different, right?
You got Siamese, you got the house cat, the tuxedo. I don't know.
What does a hairless cat taste like?
Probably delicious. You know what? As much as I hate them, the deliciousness level. Again, that's what when I see an animal, that's the first thing I look at. I wonder if that's going to taste good. Yeah. So you could have. I mean, think about it. If there's probably 100 different kinds of cats, right? So you could have so many different cats and so many different tastes.
Do you think they could jerky the cat butthole? Because that's like the big thing everyone thinks of for cats.
It's a delicacy.
Yeah. They make it the delicacy. It'd be like escargot in France.
Cat? No. Are you saying that people eat cat assholes?
They could with the cat jerky.
What the fuck? No, I thought you were saying that people actually did do that. Okay.
No, with the cat jerky.
Okay.
The canis, the cat anus.
Okay. There are 71 different kinds of cat.
I didn't know that. That's crazy.
And I'll bet you at least 65 taste delicious. Yeah, at least 65 taste delicious. All right. Wow, man. I think I don't know. I think I have like I think I'm meat drunk right now.
Yeah. You ingested a lot of.
You
ingested a lot of protein. Not that you're not a stranger to that, but this one just happened to come out of a plastic cellophane.
I literally invested a lot. I ingested a lot of protein, man. Wow.
And I'm not even filming this, so you're lucky.
Ew. All right. We should probably put an end to this. Jack, I'll let you have a last thought.
It's cold.
Wow. This is like, you know what? It's almost like Mark is here.
He's right.
Yeah.
But he's not wrong.
Yeah. So it's almost like Mark is actually in the building when he says something
He's
like
not
that.
wrong.
All right, Teddy, last thought.
Karma Sutra. Assume the position. I don't know why that just came to mind.
Did we have alcohol jerky? What just happened?
I heard about the Karma Sutra. I heard golf shirt, and then I perked up, and then I paid attention for the first time. So
okay.
So I had to pay that one homage.
All right. So I'm gonna, since Mark wasn't here to make a movie mention.
Mark wasn't here at all.
Mark wasn't here at all. I read a little something today that Pamela Anderson said she didn't want to sit next to Seth Rogen at the Golden Globes because he made a movie about her and Tommy Lee.
Oh,
a TV show,
okay.
Actually. Okay,
obviously, like decades ago.
No, it's 2022. So 4 or 5 years ago, 4 years ago.
Okay, but based on their life, obviously,
based on their life from there.
Okay, it was pretty recent.
So,
all right.
I started watching it because of this one thing. I'm going to tell you why. So I literally watched, I don't know, the first 35 minutes. I think it's 8 episodes. It's a limited TV series. It's 8 episodes. They're all about 45 minutes each. I watched about a half hour. This is why I started watching. I had no idea. The show was super popular. It was really big, and it won a shitload of Emmys. Yeah. A bunch of people won Best Actor, writing, all this kind of stuff. I know you haven't seen it. And here's why you want to watch it. I haven't gotten to that part yet because I'm only 45 minutes in. At some point during this, at multiple points, Tommy Lee's penis actually talks in the movie. I'm not in this TV show.
I heard it's a big one too.
Yeah. Oh no, he walks around. So in the 45 minutes that I've watched, he's walked around in a thong at least 3 different times, and the guy playing him, Sebastian Stan. This Winter Soldier.
Yeah,
Bucky, Winter Soldier. He's walking around, and whatever they got packed in there makes his dick look gigantic.
Well, I mean, he's a drummer in a rock band. He's not going to be doing a PhD dissertation.
But Ted, at some point, at multiple points during this TV show, his penis. So he actually has conversations. I guess his penis.
So it's like
talks to him and tells him things.
It's like Joe's apartment with the cocking roaches, except he's talking to his dick. Okay, got it.
Except his dick is actually talking. So I turned it on.
What's it saying?
Ted, I haven't gotten to that part yet. I'm only 45 minutes in. But listen to me. If you haven't watched
but
this,
it doesn't have vocal cords. How can it talk? It's a gland.
Ted, how's a cockroach talk? Yeah, listen.
AI.
If
talks a lot more if you rub them.
If you have a chance, yeah. If you have a chance, watch this show, and you will get to see Sebastian Stan playing Tommy Lee, and he's pretty good. I mean, he seems like a fucking psych. I've only seen Tommy Lee a couple times, but he looks insane and talks insane just like him. And you're going to get to hear Tommy Lee's penis talk.
I didn't see that one coming. Thank you.
I did not see that one coming at all.
And the funny thing,
that one coming.
Pamela Lee's dating our pal Liam Neeson now. I don't know if you knew that.
They were in the movie together. They're dating?
They're actually dating in real life. They have a romantic interest in each other, hence the term dating.
Oh, okay.
So I just hope for her sake she doesn't get taken at some point. Because I think at this point he's too old to get her back.
Taken 5?
Yeah.
Oh, we're way past 5.
Yeah.
I think we're on 6 or 7.
Yeah.
6.
For sure.
I think this time the Delta trained kidnappers have his number. I think they're. I think
one went back at his wife and got her twice.
I think one bullet's going to graze him at least once. Okay, at some point.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God, that's funny. But the girl playing Pamela Anderson in the TV show, wowzers, Batman. I mean, they look. The two of them.
They're not gonna.
If you put Tommy Lee and if you put Tommy Lee and Pamela Anderson up regular, and the two people playing them, I don't know if you could tell them apart.
Yeah. What are you gonna? Is that Rosie O'Donnell as Pamela Anderson? Come on. Of course they're gonna hire a hot chick.
No, Ted, I don't think so. No, I had to get that out. You have to watch it. You're gonna enjoy it. We loved having Chris on from Jerky Dynasty. Don't forget, if you order, put in the code, the promo code idiots with an S. That'll get you 10% off. Our road trip people from last week, they are going to be on next week, it looks like.
Good news.
Yeah, so Mike
Glad
and
they're okay.
Ann Howard. Yeah. It's pretty crazy. I'll have him tell a little bit of the story because he was kind of emailing it to me. But yeah, I'll have him tell you a little bit about that. But that's probably got to be one of the road trip scary things.
Probably
right?
hit a deer or an elk,
Did
depending.
they make jerky out of it? I hope he did. I literally hope he made jerky out of it immediately. I really do because it's that good. But yeah, so they'll be on next week. Don't forget, February 24th, Scott Phillips is on. We've got plenty of other stuff. My nephew's going to be on. We're going to talk a lot of movies and stuff. Keep listening. Keep enjoying. And who knows? You know what? Maybe next week Mark will be on. Maybe he won't.
Well, he has no choice. I'll have to show him those photos.
The Pamela.
Not the other photos.
The jerky photo.
The jerky.
We'll talk about that.
All right. Keep listening. Keep enjoying. And we'll see everybody next week.